was there and he didn't get seated, and he was just like, I don't care. And he like ran through like so much of our like borderline Houston PR. Like I know he beat INC, who ended up making honorable mention this past season. He beat Lucario, who is an incredible Lucario player.
Yeah.
And like it's sometimes you just that is your always the goal, especially in these round ones. Break the seeding. Be the bracket buster. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I believe this is Peach versus Ness. Yes, Peach versus
Ness. Okay, let's see what PixlSugr's got. And Moco. I'm excited.
Yeah, I am definitely excited to see how this is going now. And
is SU a Austin team?
I believe it is based out of Houston, but a lot of it is through Austin, and I believe PixlSugr is like the social media manager for
That makes
SU.
sense.
Yeah. So she's definitely still like, as far as like a competitor, she's still a free agent, but she's doing some work here representing Smash United, and now like this could be tough, especially with characters that can have somewhat linear recoveries like Ness can. How are you going to get off the ledge? Well, that's one way, just force Peach to just completely whip that side B, but he hasn't been able to get a whole lot of percent, and now he's starting to get a bit of a juggle going now. Uh-oh, PK Fire's coming out, but Floaty Peach is able to just get right out of there, and Moco had a kind of a rough start there to start. Oh, popping out of the up air.
Nice clank there.
Yeah. And yeah, that was a very good clank there.
Oh, dropping shield too early.
Was trying to get the parry there, but just a little bit too early. Oh, that was such a hard read there that just didn't happen.
But like, there was no risk.
Right.
There's no risk. So like, is it really a hard read, or is it just like, I'm just gonna cover this option?
Right.
Like, at some point, like, once it's just ledge trapping, like, I don't know. I guess if he'd have got it, everybody would be like, oh, that was such a hard read. So I guess it's a hard read.
Oh, no. Pixel going a bit too low there. SD.
She's shaking her head.
Yeah, she's
and the audience agrees. It's like, question mark?
That's not a good start there.
Let's see how she handles being behind.
Yeah, like
this is really where you could see this is where you see players in their mental strength.
How you play with
not only a deficit, a two-stock deficit. This is entirely doable, and I think, honestly, the confidence to continue is based on how quickly you finish that third stock.
Right, yeah.
Because if she tacks into, see, like, bam, ledge trap successful, it's now a two-stock game.
Right, yeah. And I feel like for Moco, especially, like, at times, maybe not approach, because, like, you have the lead. Force PixlSugr to be the aggressive one. Oh, and an SD for an SD.
It's true, an eye for an eye, we're back to even stocks. And now we have to see the reverse problem. You have someone who thought that this game was over in the bag and they would only have to worry about it. They're already mentally checked out because they're like, you know what, this is my game. It's time for game 2. I'm just going to think about that.
Oh, just falling right into that forward smash there.
And just like that, we have this so scary situation. And Moco has to confront the fact that not only is this gigantic league gone, he's about to disappear and lose this game.
Yeah, this is about to be a Stitch Face. Oh,
she just
threw it away, but is able to just get the call out on the up smash.
Moco, look at the face on Moco. He's like,
wow,
bruh, my winner's run just flashed before my eyes.
And you see PixlSugr, she's kind of fanning herself at the stage, and she's just like, yeah, I made that comeback.
No, there's no confidence there. It's like, okay, I'm okay. It's just that's the like, oh god, I need to like be more stable in bracket like right now.
You gotta
I can't be SDing round 1, game 1. Like I gotta hold myself to a higher standard.
Relax,
chill, bro. No, you're right.
Just take a deep breath.
You're right.
But on the side of Moco, like that might not that's an opportunity that's just thrown in the trash now.
Did they run it back?
No, he picked Smashville, which I can definitely see as one of Ness's best stages, but this is also a really good Peach stage too.
I miss the moving Smashville platform.
Sometimes I do, but
it's cool.
It's cool until you've gotten a.
Oh, he delays it too much.
Yeah, a little bit too late there.
When you're in that position to make such a strong conversion, you can't throw the PK Fire early to cover options. You have to strongly just call it with the expectation that you will get a huge stock ending punish on success.
Absolutely, and now PixlSugr, getting juggled by PK Thunders. How are you going to get past these?
I don't know. Floaties have a difficult time getting down.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to get past those. And I think just from that, she took like an extra 30-40%, and that's killed. Back throw, yep, that's going to do it.
Insanely dead.
Like, that probably would have killed you twice, maybe.
Possibly. No, definitely not twice. But dead for sure. By a solid like 10% or so.
Oh, good combos there with the turnips. Just easy confirms there. Turnip into forward air, and here come each combos.
I thought they nerfed that move. Peach is so busted.
Peach is so good.
It's like raw fair doesn't kill, but fair out of turnip still kills, and you could fair out of turnip is still like pathetically easy. It's like, man, oh well.
Yeah. Oh, getting the catch with the down tilt there, and now Moco, like that opportunity you had in game 1, it's not here anymore.
He actually went from having such a confident lead to his winner side run being in the toilet. He's got to make some adjustments to what he's doing here.
He's got to do them quick because otherwise, like he's already basically halfway through his final stock now. There's a good
I think
PK fire there.
part of that is just because it's so difficult to box Peach due to her ambiguity and her ability to just pump out hitboxes. Like she pumps out hitboxes almost like more than Jigglypuff. Like it's pretty wild. Okay, single hit Ubby.
I like the float there, just floating right outside of range of the yo-yo, but that was kind of a questionable option at times.
Yeah, I think the Nair would have probably been the guaranteed punish. She went for the forward air for the stage control, and it just didn't pan out. And, that happens sometimes. You go for kind of the greedy option or the knee-jerk reaction to fair because they're in front of you, even though you should approach and then Nair. Like, sometimes that's really hard to break that habit, if that makes sense.
Oh, watch yourself there.
Oh,
just a little.
He almost had the opportunity.
Just a fraction too late there with the up smash from the yo-yos. Even shielding the turnip didn't save him.
He just dropped his shield.
Ooh, that was close there. And DI mix up there, and PixlSugr had kind of a rough start there, but just after that, she dropped those first two stocks. It's just like, okay.
Moco just exploded. Like, he just like, I don't know.
Just bye. Mess up once into sayonara, and like, what do you even say to that? Like, what do you say? It's rough when you like those. Sometimes those combos there, they could just snowball and snowball and snowball, and it looks like now I think we got your guy coming up now.
Oh boy, yo, have you gotten to see Chaz play?
I saw a bit of it whenever he was at Ultimatum. I was able to watch a bit of that there.
He is so